Hey guys, good afternoon. Hope you're well. So I forgot to say something earlier on, but I thought I'd do a separate video. So I just wanted to warn about certain behaviors that you should watch out for in people, right? When there are people who lack loyalty, they lack the ability to actually be loyal to someone, to love someone, to be unconditionally loyal to a person, right? You need to be careful around friends, loved ones, boyfriends, girlfriends who, when you have an issue, they react in a way that is way overboard, right? Let's say you have an issue with this person, and because you're having an issue which might be temporary, it's not like you guys are breaking up, but you have a misunderstanding, you're upset or whatever, and in that period the person is so upset, like you find that their upsettedness, if there's a word like upsettedness, I know there's no word like that, is such that they are ready to harm you, like they are willing to harm you, willing to for you to fail or to suffer, or like they feel in that moment that because they're not on good terms with you, they're so vindictive that it's almost like they turn evil. But then you guys can make up and they say, oh, all of that is now in the past, and you're like, really? Like all of that is in the past. Like at that moment where you and I had an issue, the person could be happy, like the kind of people that maybe they go outside and your name is being named somewhere for a promotion, they will ensure that you don't get it because they're upset with you. There was another example someone gave to me where someone who had asked her out wanted to date her, and then she turned down the person's advances, right? And this was like in her uni days or something like that. And then a day later or so, she was under the ring, and then she sees this guy pass her with a car, right? And the rain was falling, and then he kind of corners to where she was, winds down, and then looks at her and shakes his head and says, you see what you're missing, and then drove past. You know, those kinds of behaviors, that's very narcissistic. That behavior is an excellent snapshot of what it's like to be in a relationship with a narcissist, because you find that the person lacks that natural loyalty. A normal human being can have misagreements. It's normal. Like me and my friend, we can have a misagreement, or me and my sister. However, as I go outside, as one is, as I go, let's say I have a misagreement with the person, but let's say the person is going for an exam. Me, I'll even be praying for the person. Her Father, I thank you in the name of Jesus for she has passed her exams. Like you're praying for the person, you want the best for them. It's just a misunderstanding. But to these kinds of people with this personality, you see that exam, you will fail that exam, and in their mind they're like, like you see that the way that they are reasoning is not normal, because to them it's like, like you guys are make couple like the next day, and they can even tell you, I just sometimes they might even lie and be like, oh, so sorry that you failed the exam, or they might even be upfront and tell you, you see, the reason you failed the exam because things were not good with us, or I don't know, but just basically their mindset around things like that is you go for that interview and then you will now fail the interview. I will see. So the way that they reason is vindictive, punitive. You will suffer. You think you want to keep, you don't want to be with me, or you want like. So those kinds of behaviors, I think, is something you can also see in like friendships. When a friend, because you're not on good terms with the person wants to scatter your thing, or like, there's no deep sense of loyalty, because in fact, me and somebody can maybe stop talking because of maybe some issue, but the person is still my person. I want to still see them win, like I still want to see. I can still go somewhere and they're talking about, I know someone that does this, I'll give the person your contact, they will call you, you will get the deal.